Hey guys, can everybody hear me? All right, I'm gonna ask everyone to please have a seat. I think we have enough seats for everyone. But yeah, please have a seat and we'll get the show started. All right. All right, DJ Tom, ready to go? Cool. Can you start us off with some fireworks? All right. Cool. Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to our first ever HighRise Next event. You guys may know me. I'm 𝗬𝗓. I'm Jimmy. I'm one of the co-founders of Pocket Worlds and one of the creators of HighRise. We've been doing this for a very long time, and this is one of our biggest milestones, I think, for HighRise, ever since we launched back in 2015. So what you see in front of you, HighRise Next, it's not just an event. It's really our collective journey towards shaping the future of HighRise together. You guys in the audience, you are our handpicked guests. You're all here today because you embody the spirit of our community. You're influencers, you're creators, and you're leaders. While we wish we could involve everyone, we must be really selective in this early stage as we explore the boundaries of the next evolution of HighRise. So in this room, we stand at the threshold of HighRise's future, and it's all about you, the visionaries and the trailblazers, and we're envisioning a HighRise brimming with experiences, games, apparels, and artifacts, all crafted and curated by you, our extraordinary community. We're looking at a HighRise where creators of all sizes dictate the aesthetics and the ambiance, a HighRise where you leap from a mesmerizing DJ set to a thrilling survival game to a dazzling pageant, all conjured by the true architects of HighRise, which are you. I know you guys are all really impressed by the special effects in front of you with the grass and the leaves and the trees, the fireworks, but this is all kind of just the beginning. These are all just things that we were able to build for this specific event using the tools that I'm going to present in a little bit. And those tools will be available for everyone. So we, as a team, firmly believe that virtual worlds should be the dominion of other communities, which is why we're building a comprehensive suite of tools and features to empower our creators. Some of you may have encountered the bots that were recently introduced to HighRise. And I'm going to tell you about all the different features that are coming out together with the next version of HighRise that's going to cover all the gamut. So with that said, I'm going to start the presentation. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is HighRise 4.0. And if you're not aware yet, you can actually tap on the screen behind me to zoom in, which is another neat trick of the HighRise 4.0 engine. So HighRise 4.0. What you guys have on your hands in the app that you just downloaded from Google Play or Test Flight is a very early beta build of HighRise 4.0. This is a very significant update to our engine that unlocks the full potential of our platform. So the room that you're standing in is a fully 3D room. Even though it kind of retains the HighRise perspective and aesthetics, it is very much 3D. It has custom lighting that you just witnessed, changing from day to night, as well as the support for shadows, the support for physics. And these are all things that we are going to introduce to the world of HighRise. So next up is the bots API. So this is the next feature I'm going to talk about. This is the feature that we launched a couple of weeks ago to the broader community, and the response has been super positive on Discord. There's a very active bots API channel, and you guys have probably also seen bots pop up around the HighRise 3.0 world. And what the bots API is basically our first foray into building custom tools and opening up HighRise for developers all over. Right now, it's still fairly limited. We have plans to really dramatically expand the capabilities and the scope. And we're pretty excited to see what the next steps and share the next steps here with the community. And after this presentation, I'm going to invite all the developers of all these different features up on stage with me to say hi to you guys. Next up is the engine API. So this is something that we have not revealed yet. This is brand new. The engine API is something that we're designing to work in conjunction with the bots API. And what the engine API is meant to do is really unlock all of the power of the virtual world. What the room that you're looking at in front of you is actually completely built using the engine API. So the DJ table that Tom is on has basically a soundboard and lighting controls and fireworks controls, things that a typical DJ booth has, and it's completely built using the engine API, and it's something that eventually a user will be able to do. Same thing with the mic stand that I'm on and the screen that I have behind me. Those are all built using custom logic with the engine API. Next up is the World Builder. This is also the first time that we're revealing this to the world. The World Builder is actually going to be a standalone desktop application. So imagine design mode as it exists in HighRise today, but way more powerful. So here is a peek into kind of an early look or early user interface of the World Builder. You can see it's very powerful, and the World Builder is actually going to be your portal into the engine API. So the engine API is going to be tied directly into the World Builder, and using it, you can build really custom experiences. And finally, the thing that ties everything together is going to be the HighRise Create portal, which we are going to launch in the next few weeks. The HighRise Create portal is a web portal where you can go read documentation, check out tutorials, manage your API tokens and your bots. And also, if you're engaged with the design community, this is also where you'll be managing your submissions for the design contests. And then down the line, probably in the next phase of our project, this is also where you'll have access to the asset library and the asset store. So as people build things like the DJ table that you're looking at with the screen behind me, you can actually directly upload it to the asset library, and anyone can pull them and use them in their own creations. And that is it for everything I wanted to cover today. So very much focused on creators and talking about what we're going to present to you guys in the next few weeks and a couple of months. So once again, the beta that you have in front of you is an early build. We're going to release this to the general public, starting with the Creator Club holders and the landowners in probably the next couple of days. And it's very much a work in progress. Our current timeline is we're looking at finishing the beta, kind of continuing development and finishing development around summertime, so probably June, July. And then it'll be launched in production. And alongside it, we'll also be launching the World Builder, the Engine API, and the Create portal. So please be on the lookout for all these things coming up. Cool. That is it. Thank you, guys. We're going to now turn this into a little bit of a dance party. So Tom, DJ, take over. Thank you.
So there we go. That brings the HighRise Next event to a close, which was basically just a sneak peek into HighRise 4.0 and some of the things that it has to offer. I know that there was a lot of fears that were coming out when HighRise 4.0 was announced, where we're moving to a 3D environment. I think this should alleviate some of those fears. This room is fully 3D. We could see because we could rotate the camera when we were jumping into that screen. And I don't know what the future is going to be, if we're going to have full control of moving the room around. But, I mean, the aesthetic, it's still HighRise. It still looks like HighRise, just a more beautiful version. I mean, the particle effects, the lighting, it is all gorgeous. So I just zoomed in on that bus over there. You've got the bus on the beach that's lighting up a portion of the beach with its headlights. You've got the stage lights that are lighting up the grass. It is amazing, and there's so much potential of things that we can do when on HighRise 4.0. So that's one of the things that I'm excited for. I just think the game looks amazing. We got the bots, which are already out, but there's so much more coming to those bots, right? And the thing that they announced today is we're going to actually be able to build UI for the bots and for objects within the game. So I'll give an example here. You've got the DJ booth, right? We got that Tom's on the DJ booth. This is what Tom actually sees when he's on that DJ booth. So he's programmed all these buttons to do different things. You can see the sun and the moon, which gives him the ability to change it from day to night. He's got the fireworks buttons, the air horns, the booing, the yaying, all types of stuff. And you can control that all within the app, which is super exciting. Another example, that microphone stand. When you're on the microphone stand, you're actually able to control the PowerPoint that was going on the screen. You could change it to the next slide, go back to a slide, all from that little microphone stand. And another thing I want to mention is, if you did notice, anyone that was an admin of the room was fully able to hop on the stage, but no one else was. So we're going to be able to block off areas just with, little ledges instead of having to use teleports, which is pretty exciting, right? I think we can sum up HighRise 4.0 as giving the power to the players. This has always been a metaverse, which is player-driven. They want player events, player-made games. They want all of that, and we're going to have so much more options to build out this incredible world with so much potential, all with HighRise 4.0, these bots, this new UI feature, and it's going to be amazing. And along with that, you have the creator portal. So if you make a cool bot or you make a cool object with some neat features to it, you're going to actually be able to upload that to the creator portal. I don't know if you're going to be able to monetize it, but that's a potential, right? You could make something really cool and sell it to the community. Would be pretty neat. So we'll see more on that in the future. Some other really cool things is the World Builder. So I don't know about you, but I am not really that good at building on the app, right? We have to drag blocks and stack them, and it gets complicated. From what we saw on here, they're going to open up a website where you can go in and build your worlds online on the PC. So this should simplify building. If you're not good at building now, maybe you can be. And the people that are really good at building now, this is just going to give them more tools to build incredible spaces. So I'm really excited about that. Another thing I want to showcase here is this particle hammer, right? So this is the band hammer, but you see all the particles coming off of it. It's very different. It's unique. We're going to have the potential to have more items with these types of effects within the game. So animated objects, which, it's going to be super exciting, right? I don't know how common it will be. Maybe it'll be super rare, but the potential's there, right? Another thing I'm super excited about is the emotes. So I was playing around a little bit. You know, the emotes are kind of choppy in the game right now. If you're sitting and then you go to an emote that's jumping, you just skip screens, right? It skips around. Now, the emote always finishes. You can cut it off early, so if your arm's up and you click another emote, your arm will come down before it does that other emote. And it just kind of, it's super fluid and it looks really good. Like sitting and standing, where you're sitting and standing up. It's not skipping to the next emote. So I think that's pretty exciting. But yeah, so this is kind of our sneak peek into HighRise 4.0. I want to know, I mean, are you excited about this? Do you love it? The beta is now open. You can come play around with some of these features. The 3D portion has been closed down, but you can come join the beta today and play around with the new emotes, some of the new interactions, the new UI that you have, and it's pretty fun. So if you're a creature holder or a land holder, you just have to go on Discord and you can find the beta channel and you can join it. It'll be open to everyone else very soon, and I believe in the summer we're going to get opened to 3D environments. So there's a lot coming to be excited about. I hope you're as excited as I am, and you know, let me know in the comments what feature were you most excited about from this event. You know, I'm super excited about the bots and the UI. That is just going to be super cool. So let me know in the comments what you're excited about. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.